and welcome back to another car review. Hyundai, the Korean car manufacturer, has a long history of providing reliability, safety, and affordability to their customers. More recently, Hyundai has achieved success with their luxury brand Genesis by packing them with astounding designs on the outside and a multitude of features to use on the inside. Today, we will be talking about the 2022 Genesis GV60, which is the brand's first dedicated electric car. Let me start this video by quoting Jay Chang, the global head of Genesis brand. The GV60 is our first dedicated electric car with the most dynamic design, representing Genesis electrification. It will set a new standard for luxury electric cars with a powerful driving performance and key features which are emotionally connected to the customers. Not only is Genesis launching its first ever electric car, but they have also stated their goal of becoming a 100% zero-emission company by 2030. So it's fair to say there will be a lot more electric cars from this company in the upcoming years. First, let's talk about the design. Genesis rarely disappoints when it comes to exterior, so you should expect something that will catch your eye. The GV60 features a grille set wide and low on the front fascia, which is unusual on an EV, but Genesis said it makes battery cooling more efficient. Perhaps the most distinctive exterior design feature is the DLO, or daylight opening, chrome line, which starts at the top of the windshield and follows the tops of the windows around to the C-pillars, where it's disrupted into a jagged edge. The car has the ride height and size of an SUV mixed with the curvier form of a coupe. Genesis has incorporated its two lines quad lamp lighting signature here. Look at those headlights and taillights. You can see how they portray the elegance of this car, a delicate and simple design that doesn't take up more space than it needs to. This car also has a clamshell hood, and a metal crest replaces the glazed version used on other Genesis cars. Taking a look at the side profile, you can see that the shaved door handles add modernity to the vehicle. The car is available with 19 and 21-inch wheels, and you can choose from 11 different exterior colors including Sao Paulo Lime, Hanoma Mint, Atacama Copper, and Atacama Copper Matte. Enough about the face of this car, let's see what it has to offer on the inside. First of all, this beautiful interior comes in 5 different colors: Obsidian Black, Torrent Navy, Ash Gray and Glacier White, Monstera Green and Camel Beige, and Monstera Green and Glacier White. Perhaps the most innovative feature on the inside of this car is the Genesis Crystal Sphere. This feature starts as a backlit highlight on the center console until the vehicle is started, at which point it flips over to reveal a rotating gear shifter. It's an impressive and showy feature, but also is a safety measure to indicate that the car is on, since there is no engine noise or tachometer to provide this information. In addition to the fingerprint recognition already available on the GV70, this car will have a new facial recognition technology called Face Connect. This incorporates a camera into the B-pillar which scans the face of an approaching person, granting access to those with permission to enter. Because of all those features, it will be possible to start the GV60 without the need to carry a key fob. Also, the car will now be able to receive a wider range of over-the-air updates, not only to the infotainment, but also to other electronically controlled functional vehicle systems such as suspension, brakes, steering wheel, and others. When buying a car like this, you are also looking for comfort and practicality, and you shouldn't expect less from a car like the Genesis GV60. The GV60 is the first Genesis model to offer a battery conditioning function to ensure the best conditions for operating and charging. Genesis is also promising an innovative charging system that can increase charging speeds from 400 volts to 800 volts. As a result, the car can go from 10% to 80% charge in just 18 minutes. Genesis is also claiming that the GV60 has been made more sustainable by using plant-based leather for the seats, armrest, center console, and crash pads. Meanwhile, the seat covers and door center trims are made with fabric yarns recycled from plastic bottles and fish nets. All of this is part of the company's initiative towards sustainability. However, Genesis will of course maintain their standards when it comes to the comfort of their seating and the overall satisfaction of the passengers. When it comes to this car's performance, it has a lot of tricks up its sleeve for a luxury SUV. This car has 3 trims: a rear-wheel drive model, a standard all-wheel drive model, and a performance all-wheel drive model. The rear-wheel drive model is equipped with a single motor mounted to the rear axle with a maximum output of 225 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. The 77.4 kilowatt per hour battery is capable of 280 miles range. On the standard all-wheel drive model, a 214 horsepower motor drives the rear wheels, and a 99 horsepower motor is mounted to the front wheels, providing a total output of 313 horsepower and 446 pound-feet of torque. This model has an estimated range of 249 miles. The performance model achieves all-wheel drive through two 214 horsepower motors, which provide a total output of 429 horsepower and 446 pound-feet of torque. However, it has a lower range, 229 miles per charge. What's even more amazing is that a boost mode is included, which when engaged increases the output from 215 horsepower to 241 horsepower for 10 seconds, allowing the car to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. In addition, there is a not-so-secret drift mode. From a stop, the driver is meant to hit the brake, change into sport mode, change the electronic stability control mode, then hold both shifter paddles in for 3 seconds, and once engaged, the GV60 is said to be released of its mild mannerisms and made significantly easier to break into oversteer. This, to us enthusiasts, means that Genesis has not forgotten about us despite this whole EV revolution. Unfortunately, the pricing for the GV60 has not yet been released, but we are anticipating a starting price of around $50,000. I hope this information was useful to you and helps you decide whether or not the Genesis GV60 is for you. Let us know in the comments what you think of the all-new Genesis GV60 and whether you plan on buying it once it comes out. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more car content.